All right. Are you ready for geocaching? 2 new caches out there. No one's went after them in like 2-3 days now. So weather, look at this. Weather has turned out to be way better than they predicted because, well, let's see, about 4 days ago they predicted it was going to be clear. Then a day and a half ago they predicted it was going to be cloudy and rain. And now today, oh look, the first one came true. It's really clear. And I'm hoping the temperature will go up a little more. It's 47 now, a little cool. I'm going on a nice long hike. Could be about 1.5 miles in the woods at least. But this is what geocachers do. All right, let's get on the trail with Flag 2007, me, and get to finding new caches. I got my stick in the car too, in case snakes are awake. Well, at the start of my trailhead, and let me just say, welcome to amateur hour, folks, because I left the house without a very important piece of equipment, my GPS. Picked up my batteries, got plenty of those, just no GPS. So guess what? All I got's my phone. Signal is sketchy, but I loaded the new ones into my phone so that even if I don't get a map, I will still have at least GPS signal and can follow a erratic compass. Oh, I realized that about 3/4 of the way here, so there was no way I was turning around and going back home because this is like a 30-mile drive. So I will do the best with what I've got, and it might take a little longer, but I've been on these trails before and I know about how they're laid out, and oh well, it happens. I cannot believe I did that though. It was laying right there on the counter. Picked up my batteries, had my camera, had too much stuff to carry out, and just did not pick the one thing up I needed. Okay. Stuff happens. Make the best with what you got and do it anyway. All right, let me get down this trail here. I'll show you the fine trail. It is extremely damp from the overnight rains that we had, and I will bring up more later, hopefully, if I don't slip and fall and do something with a leg. All right. I am within about just under 1,000 feet, maybe 500 now, of my intended target. And yes, I am clearly off trail. The map below did not indicate some of the newer trails that are up here, and I did a little early climb to get to where I needed to, the proper elevation, and then from there used the fact that, well, right now spring is still in the springing stage, so there is not a lot of foliage, stickers, and briars to block my trail, a blazing trail, to get to the location I need. So it's been fairly good footing and making decent time. So that's what we're up to so far. I know about where I'm going. According to the name of the cache, I think there's only one up here that fits this description. So, there you go. I'm going to check my location. And that's the other thing. I've been using my phone very sparingly, not full time, since I do know this area. That way I can save on my battery, because even though I get extremely great battery life with my phone, the GPS just sucks it dry. Alright, time to check my location and see my progress. Welcome to Ground Zero, where the search begins. According to phone, somewhat reliable it might be, I'm within about 20 feet of the cache location. Now, it's just a matter of locating the cache. Seems like there's several good hidey spots around through here, but I have brought my good pokey stick for poking things. You always poke in between rocks and listen for a clunk. I thought I heard something. Might have been a false echo. Wow, that's a really loose rock for a big rock. I know cords in an area like this can be rather iffy depending on what the other cacher used to shoot with. You always hope for a GPS anyway. Alright, 2 minutes of looking, not doing any good here, so I'm going to shut this off and commence a more detailed search that doesn't require me to keep kind of a steady camera. There we go, focus. Alright, having extensively searched over the area this direction, I am now expanding my search area out into the area over here and around, and now that looks like a good place to hide an ammo can, right under there. Wow, that's deep. And oh wait. There we go. Okay, according to the GPS, this one is just a shad off by possibly, I don't know, between 50 and 70 feet. Let's find out if someone has found it and not logged it. Okay. Yes, I packed a pocket tripod just for this occasion. We have a travel bug. Sweet. And this thing is stuffed full of things. And could be a cache container. And here is our log. And, well, don't want to give away the name on it here, but yes, a blank log. So, all this traipsing through the woods with my phone as my only source to find the cache has not been completely in vain. So, we'll sign the log here, then move on to the next one that's up here. And hopefully I will have just as much luck with that one as with this one, although the other one is a little bit further, probably about 3/4 of a mile in, down the trail. geocachers truly do take the paths that are least taken. Normally, I think. At my ground zero here, there's my equipment. Water bottle, stick, it's usually good. And somewhere around in through here, we have a geocache. And a tree that looks quite unique. So, I shall begin my searching. Good places, lots of good places up here for hiding a cache. Ooh, look at that. Half a stump. Since the last one, according to my phone, I was within 70 feet. I don't exactly trust my phone for extremely detailed caching, but once again, having hunted some of these caches up here before, some were spot on, some were a little more than questionable. Everybody can have an off day, I guess. I should get my stick. Oh, look at that. I couldn't have set my water bottle any closer. Right in there. Okay. There's my water bottle. Okay. Very good. Alright. Since how I was first on the other one, I won't bore you with the stigma attached to signing logs for first to finds on this one, because let's face it, if I was first on that one, got to be first on this one, because they had to pass that one and get to this one, I think. So, flag 2007 out in the woods, going to sign this log and head back to my home and get my GPS, because there were some other places I wanted to go today, provided the temperature and the sun. Okay, let's see what the temperature is up to. Oh yes, we're up to 54. And considering we have a incredibly blue sky, I'm expecting it should be about 65 by the time I get home. I will get on my motorcycle and ride to those other caches, because, well, let's just face it, motorcycle riding is fun, and geocaching from a motorcycle just makes it even more fun. Alright, y'all have a good day. Flag 2007 in the woods, canceling out.